Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be going over the most recent NASCAR weekend from Watkins Glen, and oh my gosh, that one was definitely something. I'll tell you that. Truck Series race came back. Okay, we're going to go chronologically, obviously. We're going to start off with the truck race. Truck Series we're going there for the first time, and I don't know how long it's been, but they returned there, and it was a return to not forget, honestly, because of how egregiously chaotic that race was. Okay, so let's get right on into it. The truck race. It started off basically as any road course race would. A couple of cautions here and there. The stages. Heim won stage 1. Ben Rhodes got stage 2. But that was about it. It seemed very normal. Wasn't the greatest racing. It was very mediocre. But yeah, I mean, it was just very normal. And then around lap 60, that's when Tony Brenninger's caution came out. And that's when it all desensitized into just pure chaos. And not the good chaos, like Charlotte 2022. It was not anything like that. It was just chaos that everybody hated, or at least I did, because that was just hard to watch. Just watching this, we didn't even have any natural racing basically until the end of the race. But you had 5 cautions in the last what was supposed to be the last 10 laps. It wasn't. So yeah, Tony Brenninger's car caught fire. That was the first big domino effect, and that caused the restart. And then, restart, cautions breed cautions. Tanner Gray ended up having a huge wreck on lap 65. That was after the restart as well. It was, I think, exiting the S's. So, yeah, that's one big hit there as well for Tanner Gray. Ben Rhodes had a hard crash at the restart afterwards, which, yeah, they were exiting turn 7. Yeah, that was the restart after, which forced overtime, and both overtimes saw what is coined the bus stop of doom, which caused 2 big wrecks and 2 overtime attempts. So, yeah. And then your last overtime attempt had Corey Heim winning this race. So, yeah. It might seem like a little bit, but it was definitely a lot. I mean, those last, what was supposed to be last 10 laps took, at least 30 to 40 minutes? That was just, I hate when races take that long to finish, man. It's just very annoying that these guys just can't hold it together. Corey Hammer ended up getting the win, though. Let's go over the top 10 finishers real quick. Hammer got second. He was very consistent the entire day. I didn't watch all of it, by the way. I only watched until lap 60, so, yeah, because I had to leave to come home. Gio Regaro got third. Christopher Bell got fourth. It was Tyler Ankrum who ended up getting fifth. Sammy Smith got sixth. Simon Jeske seventh. Connor Zillage got eighth. Matt Mills ended up in ninth. That was pretty cool to see there. And Lane Riggs running out your top 10. So, yeah, there's your truck race, guys. I covered it in 2 minutes. So, yeah, interesting there. Nothing really noteworthy there. It was just a wreckfest. That was it. Yeah, moving on, you have the Xfinity Series Rach? What am I talking about? I hate when I stutter, dude. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. But next up you have is the Xfinity Series race, which had a lot of storylines coming out of it. Started off as your usual race, though, like a very typical normal race. Caution, that's about it. Both stages ended pretty normally. Allgaier won stage 1, Connor Zillage won stage 2. You had one caution, and that was for Sheldon Creed having a little bit of an incident, but that was basically it. Nothing too crazy happened. Although, you did have an amazing battle between SVG and Connor Zillage. That was the 3rd time they had encountered this season. And boy, it was a lot of fun to watch. It was a lot of fun to watch until Zillage gets forced off track. He misjudges how clear he was and wrecks SVG, takes him out. I know it was not intentional because I don't think Connor Zillage is that type of guy to just dump a teammate for the lead. No. Yeah, he basically wrecked SVG. Misjudgment on Connor Zillage's part. Big mistake on his part as well. Yeah, SVG got out of the race. He took a pretty hard hit. Kind of got up in the air a little bit, but overall he was fine, thankfully. And then, like we said in the truck race, cautions breed cautions, which, yeah, that one bred the debris caution and then the 16-car pileup caused by none other than Austin Hill. Yeah, Austin Hill. Huge pileup, which resulted in a 45-minute red flag. Yeah. So, basically what had happened, Austin Hill and Michael McDowell were battling for second place. McDowell runs Austin Hill wide coming out of turn 5. And this is the most dangerous part of the track, too. Arguably the most dangerous part of the track and the fastest part of the track. With no safer barriers, too. Keep that in mind. So, McDowell runs Hill off track. And Austin Hill, instead of hitting the brakes and trying and reattempting to pass him in turn 6 or turn 7, he instead decides, with little space, to pass Michael McDowell on the straightaway entering turn 6, and that was a big mistake he made because the little space he had ended up resulting in Austin Hill hooking the 11 of Michael McDowell and causing this horrible wreck, this very ugly wreck as well. McDowell had a very bad hit. You had Sawalich involved, Taylor Gray, and then they all started piling in from the back because, like I said, that is the fastest and most dangerous part of the track, and nobody knows what's going on because of all the smoke. Some car almost flipped over because of how hard of a hit they took. It was just horrible. Austin Hill just caused a 16-car pileup, which looked very nasty. Thankfully, everyone came out okay. But that's the second race in a row that Austin Hill was a part of where he caused the wreck. At Indianapolis, he hooked Amarola, and now here he hooked McDowell, unintentionally, obviously, but yep, that's another big storyline there. That's just insane. And then you just get all of it cleaned up after the 45-minute red flag, and then another car wrecks in a caution, and then you get back going. Ultimately ended up being just a regular finish there. Connor Zilic got the win, and my goodness, it was just the end to another shit show race. And then it just got me to the point where I was saying, let's just have a clean race tomorrow. I don't want this anymore. Let's just have a clean race tomorrow. I cannot take another horrible race like this. Or not horrible, I just cannot take another wreck fest like this. Yeah, let's go to the top 10 finishes here. Connor Zilic, he is just a star, man. 11 straight top 5s ever since that Talladega wreck. Has been very, very consistent. This is his 6th win this year. He is going to win that regular season championship. Hopefully that injury is not too bad. I'll get to that right now. Sam Mayer got 2nd. Sammy Smith, another top 10 this week, got 3rd. Austin Hill ended up 4th. Carson Quapo got 5th. Justin Allgaier got 6th. Austin Green got 7th. How about that? Christian Eckes got 8th. Brandon Jones got 9th. And Harrison Burton, I think it was Harrison or Jeb, I don't know, I forgot, running at your top 10. But after the race is when another big storyline happened there. Connor Zilic is celebrating and falls out of his car, which honestly I've never seen that happen in a NASCAR race or after a NASCAR race before. He's trying to climb to the top of the car. His foot gets caught in the window net, I think, and he falls. Takes one of the nastiest falls I've ever seen in my life. Hits head first and is basically knocked out. Like I was already doing my post-race stuff, and I think the stream was the stream was definitely already over, because I'm like, okay, that's going to be it for the stream, everybody. Thank you for watching. Have a great night. Goodbye. I click off the CW, go to my YouTube, or go to YouTube TV, I guess, to watch the Cowboys game, and I go on Twitter just real quick so I can tweet the end of the race, and it says, hope Connor Zilic is all right. I'm like, what happened? Did he get wrecked? No, he falls out of his car, and that was a really bad fall that he took. My goodness. Thankfully, he's okay. Unfortunately, it was a broken collarbone, which is not the greatest thing ever. I'm hoping he recovers quick because, man, he's on a heater of a run right now, but it's just very scary to see because that could have been a lot worse. It's one of those situations where it could have been a lot worse. My goodness, man. I said that twice. Sorry. Oh, man. Just the Xfinity race Saturday in total had nothing good coming out of it in the racing world. You had some guy even die at Bowman Gray because he had a heart attack behind the wheel. It was just a horrible day for racing. Let's just forget about it at this point. Let's just move on to the next thing, which was the Cup race, which had nothing. Nothing. You had one caution come out. Debris. That was the one caution that came out. That was it. And yep, I called it. I said it's gonna be a boring race tomorrow. I'm hoping, and my hopes were true because I didn't want any chaos. I just wanted to relax and watch a boring race, I guess. Buescher won stage 1. Debris. Ryan Blaney won stage 2. That's it. You had the pitch strategy happen, but that's about it. That was basically the most entertaining part of the race. Like, for the first 2 stages, it was just boring as hell. Nobody could pass. Nobody could do anything. But after the second stage, it got better because of the various pitch strategies going on. It was kind of entertaining to see. But yeah, Gisbergen destroyed the field. He was literally trolling the field too. Like he was not 100% until like the last 20 laps where he pulled away into an 11-second lead and won the race like that. So yeah, SVG, honestly, just looking at the wins he's got, Mexico won by 17 seconds. Sonoma, he won like just pure like domination at Sonoma. What was the other road course race? It was not Coda because I know Bell won Coda. Chicago, he's just Dominated Chicago. Not even dominated Chicago. I think McDowell was beating him too before he dominated Chicago. And he dominates here. Once again, he is honestly the greatest road course driver ever. Already saying that, maybe. You can't even say otherwise. And NASCAR fans are complaining about it on Twitter like always. It's getting old, it's getting boring. None of these guys would have survived Jimmy Johnson. I'm just saying that. It could be a lot worse. We could go through a Logano or somebody winning a championship 5 times, but luckily that's not in the cards anymore. These NASCAR fans on Twitter nowadays just don't know how it feels to like go through someone like Jimmy Johnson. And I've never been through a Johnson run. I only started watching like in 2016. Fully started watching 2022. So I don't know, but I'm not complaining more because it could be a lot worse. He could be winning every single race. I'm not complaining. So yeah, I'm just here for the ride. Let's go over the top 10 finishers here. Gisbergen got the win. We know that. Bell got second. Buescher got third. Byron fourth. Briscoe fifth. Blaney sixth. Man, a lot of B's. Suarez got seventh. 2311 Racing had 8th and 9th, which was Wallace and Reddick. Herbst is never going to get a top 10. And Ross Chastain got a top 10. Or run out your top 10. The Cup race was just not a good race, honestly. But it got better and it got okay, but it was not a good race at all. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one, everybody. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry I messed up a lot of this. It's just a lot to cover. Even with, like, if I didn't have this written down, I would be screwed. Because look at this. Look at this. Look at how much I have written down right here. Yeah. So, yeah, it's a lot to cover. So sorry for messing up a lot of this. So, yeah. Have a great day, everybody. Goodbye.